thank you guys so much for tuning in. This book and what you're about to see here is a personal story of cannabis and how cannabis and medical marijuana has changed not only my life, but many more other people's lives. Really windy out here. We're getting our little guys going. So, and again, I just wanted to thank everyone for taking the time to going out to iTunes and checking out our book. So, for those that don't know me, my name is Bret Bogue. I'm the founder of Apothecary Genetics and Gecko University. It was through my personal experiences that led me to opening up Apothecary Genetics in 1999 and also founding Gecko University in the year 2009. My story starts way back when. For me now, I can say that I'm getting older, but my story starts back really when I was about 13 or 14 years old. I developed a cyst, which later found out was a tumor on the top of my scalp, and this was a recurring tumor that had been removed when I was 13 and then again when I was about 24, 25. And it was around that time that I found out that I actually had a rare form of melanoma skin cancer. And it took me a while to really understand, the magnitude not only of the disease, but then the outcome of me being bald and losing my hair through 33 radiation treatments, and really changing my life, my personal life, and coming to find that cannabis was a very important part to my recovery, not only mentally but physically. And I went on this journey of reading and understanding and traveling and finding out about cannabis and its uses, and how cannabis could and does affect not only cancers but a multitude of other ailments that one may choose to use cannabis as an alternative method to treat them. And once I started realizing that and hanging out and meeting wonderful people like Jack Hare, Dennis Perrone, Eddie Lepp, just to name a few. Of course, I don't want to name drop and not forget some of the other important people, Ed Rosenthal, and people like that have really tested the limits of what and how they could help us as far as medical patients, and also test the laws and everything in their respective states as to the rights of patients and everything. These people that I've mentioned have, really, some have passed away, others are serving prison sentences, others continue to fight. So, I just wanted to give recognition of these people's not only work that they've done for our community, but they've done for mankind and humanity as well, because cannabis is something that will forever, once you understand, and if you don't understand the importance of cannabis, you will learn to appreciate the work that these people have done. So again, through my journey though, it's been one of really such a rewarding experience. The cannabis industry is one of a lot of great people and a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of scared people. On one hand here we have this medical law that allows us to use our medical cannabis, and on the other hand we have the law that is not too happy with our current cannabis laws. And so we have this conflict of interest, and that's that current and ongoing battle that's existed. For those that don't know, we're into 75 years of cannabis hemp prohibition. This is the 75th year, 2012, and things look like they're really changing. So again, through all of this, I have learned that education in this subject is probably the single most important thing that we can do. And again, as I mentioned, through Gecko University and Apothecary Genetics, we've been very fortunate to go around the world after my experiences, not only as a medical patient, but of course as now I hope one of the new, younger, middle-aged, if you will, leaders in our community, not only here nationally in the U.S., but of course abroad. I'm hoping to step into other arenas in other countries and allow the continuing research and development of non-smokable and CBD applications for people that are in serious need of cannabis, and also the benefits that it can do. Really, I'd also like to mention while we're talking here, this is just a personal diary, and that's one I hope that people, when you do come on the iTunes book, that you understand each of us have our own story, each of us have our own reasons why we're fighting this battle. Some are personal, some are happenstance where individuals may have, for one reason or another, been with a friend that was suffering or sick, and all of a sudden the police or some governing agency shows up, and now all of a sudden you, as just a person that was helping someone else, now you're caught up in this battle. And it's an unfortunate thing, but I've seen it happen a lot of times. So books like this will let people know there are people just like me and you, brothers, sisters, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, loved ones, that we all have had some type of ailments that we will need, or we need alternative medication. And I think that's where this book is going to be best suited, is that people will be able to see we're just like everyone else. There's nothing different. Some of us have taken our skills to other heights, if you will, and have gotten a lot better at being able to get the message across. There's a lot of different movies that are out. There's a lot of different reality shows that are coming out about the subject, and people are really starting to take note. I think our country's in a phase right now where the medical side of this has just overweighed the naysayers. We're there. Medically, it's acceptable. It is and should be thought of as an alternative to conventional medicines that are currently being used, because there's a lot of side effects that are happening, and with cannabis there are not side effects that are associated with some of these psychoactive components and a lot of these drugs that we're taking right now. So cannabis is definitely something that not only our government but the world should be looking at as far as medicine. So we're just really happy to kind of be here, to be asked and honored to be in the book, and just kind of give our personal story of how cannabis has not only affected our lives, but affected the people around us. A lot of this book, I hope, is something good, but we also want to recognize some of the bad that has happened. Not only me personally, I've been arrested and accused of many things within the cannabis industry because I'm an outspoken and very, to some people, I shouldn't say very, but to some people kind of controversial. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in how we're doing it, and I believe why we're doing it. And sometimes that can lead to arrogance or a misconception of arrogance, and that's simply not the truth. Really what it is that I am a strong believer in what I preach, and really it starts from who I am as far as a person, where I'm from and where we're going, not only as a group but a company. And there's a lot of good companies that are out there right now, and I think I'll kind of leave you guys on this, that there's a lot of great companies that are up and coming, that are working for the betterment of not only their companies but also for mankind, as far as an alternative non-psychoactive components, as far as creams, dissolvable strips, gel caps, aerosol sprays, ointments, and salves that can be used in so many different applications as far as medical properties are concerned, and medical applications. So I would challenge not only the readers of the iTunes book, but also many more once you're getting in maybe some discussions or dialects with other people, that you will choose to at least open your eyes, open your ears, and understand that this is something that every one of you, no matter where you're from, no matter what religion, no matter what color, no matter what sex you are, cannabis is part of not only your body makeup, it's in our bloodstreams. We have a CBD receptor in our brain. We are programmed for cannabis. The human body is, again, programmed for cannabis in so many different applications. So thank you again for tuning in. Hopefully you'll enjoy all the other 99 special stories that are on this iTunes book. This is a first time ever glimpse as far as a book that gives you not only a written text but also video, PowerPoint, and it should be used as a tool, I would hope, to educate and train people in cannabis. So again, thank you from Apothecary Genetics, Gecko University, and by the way, I'll drop one quick note. Gecko University is now proud to announce, and we will do so here, not only in this iTunes book, but around the country. We have been bought out by Cannabis Science, and we're looking forward to a wonderful relationship with Cannabis Science, furthering not only the educational platform that Gecko has developed, but Cannabis Science, I surely can believe that they are going to take this to a whole nother level, and stay tuned for that as well, because there's going to be a lot of great things. Again, I mentioned other companies coming up, and Cannabis Science is definitely one of them. There's plenty more out there, but we really choose and we believe that Cannabis Science is going to be the leader in it, and we are very progressive in our choices, and we look forward to our relationship with Cannabis Science, and we hope that you as well will really look into more of the industrial side of cannabis and the hemp. So again, thank you so much. I'm Bret Bogue from Apothecary Genetics, and of course Cannabis Science University, formerly known as Gecko University. Thanks again, you guys. Have a wonderful time, and enjoy the read, enjoy the stories, and then go report back to your family and friends and people that you know could enjoy or would appreciate what we're doing here with each one of our stories, because each one of these stories are going to be unique in their own delivery and their own message. All of us have our stories, and it's important for us to get it out. So thanks, take care, bye.